What's up, everybody? How y'all all doing? Happy Friday. Sims 3 General Hospital Review. This was a good episode today. I had to do so many different things in this part today when I played the game because the weather was all fucked up. You know how Lucky and Britt were supposed to get married in the park? That's what I originally intended for them, but it didn't work out that way because it was raining. So it was gonna rain all day, and I was so mad because now I had to change the venue. So I decided I had to create a church. I just created like a little venue. It was like a church looking thing, but it wasn't really a church. But I had to create a new venue for them to get married indoors instead. So I did it. I got everything together, so everything is straight. So everything is together. The wedding will commence today. So we start out with Laura. She's at home getting dressed, getting ready, applying her makeup, and she tells Luke that she's gonna head to the Metro Court to help Britt and the ladies get ready. And Luke said that he'll head over to Lucky's apartment to, help him get ready and stuff like that. So Carly and Jax are at home getting ready. And Jax, he's still upset about the whole selling the house, and Sonny and Carly tells him that they're not going to get into this today. It's supposed to be a beautiful day, beautiful wedding. They're not going to get into this. So Carly says she tells Jax that she has to head to the Metro Court to set some things up, and then she's going to head to the venue for the wedding, and she'll just meet him near. So Jocelyn is getting ready. Spencer is gonna come pick her up in the limo. Spencer, Jocelyn, Emma, and Cameron are all gonna ride to the wedding together in a limo, which is cute. For the little teeny boppers to arrive together. So people are starting to show up to the venue. Tracy and Carl show up with Alan. They show up with Alan, Sam, Jason, Monica, AJ. And Carl, his shady old ass, he looks at Tracy and tells Tracy that with a little grim look on his face, with a smirk on his face, talking about today is going to be a day nobody ever forgets. I wonder what this sleazy bastard got up his sleeve, but who knows? He gets a text from Faith telling him that everything's a go. So they planning something. Sonny and Brenda show up. They're not on the best of terms. Patrick and Robin show up. So pretty much everybody showed up. Serena and Amanda are at the Metro Court with Britt, because Britt has a hotel suite there to get ready, her little bridal suite. So she's getting ready. They're helping her. Serena's gonna be her matron of honor. So meanwhile, Luke is at Lucky's apartment with Michael and Morgan and Dante and Nicholas, helping Lucky get ready and talking about marriage and love and all that other shit. You know how that go. So they ask Lucky, is he ready for the old ball and chain again? And Lucky says, he's as ready as he's ever gonna be. While Liz is at her place, she's texting some person, I'm not gonna say who, telling the person that she will tell Lucky when the time is right. That she will tell Lucky today her announcement. So who knows what Elizabeth about to do. So everybody's getting ready. Lucky shows up to the event. He shows up to the venue. Everybody's drinking champagne because we got to have the pre-reception where everybody just waiting to come in. So the minister tells them that they're ready. So Lucky's at the altar with Nicholas as his best man and his groomsmen, Spencer and Cameron. They start queuing up the music. The bridesmaids are coming down the aisle. Serena is being walked down the aisle with Michael. Amanda's being walked down with Morgan. Jocelyn and the rest of them are coming down. They had a little flower girl. So they cue the music. Britt walks down the aisle in her Vera Wang wedding dress. Diamonds all over the wedding, but it wasn't real diamonds. Just a few. She looked gorgeous. She walks down, she's smiling, a little tear falls down, and they're reciting their vows to each other, gazing into each other's eyes. And the Reverend asks if anybody objects. Nobody says anything. I heard a small cough, but we'll get on that later. Haters. So they put the rings on. They give their vows. They say their I do's. The preacher now pronounced them husband and wife and introduces them as Mr. and Mrs. Lucky Spencer. So now we get to the reception. Everybody, Nicholas introduces them and they come in, and their first dance, the first song that plays, their song is called At Last by Etta James. They're having a great time dancing. Maxie is sitting at the bar, because she's still a little antsy about, her not being with Spinelli, and Spinelli's dancing with Ellie. So, everybody start dancing and stuff like that, talking, mingling, having a good time. And Tracy notices that Carl is consumed with his cell phone over something, and he just says that it's a little business he's conducting. So they get up and dance. Sonny and Brenda are dancing, and now it's time to cut the wedding cake. So they cut the cake. Jocelyn and Spencer are talking about going to the movies or whatever the next day. And Cam and Emma are talking about being alone at the house. Horny teenagers, but they're not having sex though. I will not allow that to happen. Not yet, because there's, she needs to have the talk with Robin first. Because, Emma's still a virgin. Jocelyn, she's still a virgin too. Hard to believe, because she is Carly's child. So Carly still got an attitude with Jax. They're dancing, pretending to be happy, but they got an attitude. Sonny and Brenda, well, they don't really have an attitude with each other, but Sonny and Brenda are just, still on the outs a little bit about some things. So Nicholas does his toast to Lucky and tells Lucky congratulations. He's happy for him and Britt. He wished him nothing but the best. He wished him a happy marriage, happy life, because he knows happy wife equals happy life. Luke tells Lucky that he's proud of him as a son, and he's proud, as a father, that he is Lucky's father. He's proud to be his dad, and he's proud to have a son who's accomplished a lot in his life, strong-willed, and that he's married to a beautiful woman. Lulu congratulates her brother. Dante and Lulu congratulate the new happy couple. And they all drinking champagne, having a good time, laughing it up. But Lucky tells them that he has to go a little early because him and Britt, their plane leaves in an hour. And he tells them to have a good time, drink up the liquor. But before he can go, Elizabeth tells Lucky some bombshell news. She informs Lucky that she's engaged to be married. And Lucky congratulates her, and he wants to know who's the lucky guy, or the unso-lucky guy. She explains to him that her and Rick Lansing are getting married again. They've been engaged now for a month. And she was hoping that when she goes to LA to see Rick, that Cameron and Aiden can come with her for a few days. And Lucky said that that's perfect because he has to go on his honeymoon. And, normally Cameron and Aiden were going to go stay with Emily and Nicholas. So he okays it. And they head over there. So Lucky and Britt tell everybody to have a great time, drink up, eat up. They have to go Laura, she hugs her son and tells him that she's happy for him. She's proud of him. So they go, and then Carl, Tracy's old ass husband, with his sinister ass, he gets up and he wants to propose a toast to everybody, and he says he wants to propose a toast to a beautiful woman. A beautiful woman who's intelligent, business savvy, gorgeous, and he would like to introduce that woman. And Tracy looking at him smiling, thinking that he's talking about her. And he tells her to come in. So the door opens and this bitch walks in, and I mean, she walked in fierce. And everybody in that room, they mouth opened up wide. I mean, jaws on the floor when they saw none other than back from the dead Faith Roscoe. They could not fucking believe it. Sonny was fuming. Carly was looking like she was ready to whoop some ass. They could not believe it. Jason was pissed, and so was AJ, because he thought he killed the bitch. But I'm gonna end it on this part, and we will pick up on Monday for the bombshell that is about to explode. This is a power keg waiting to explode. I'll see all you Monday. Have a great weekend. See you on Monday.